people. This is Adrienne with Ascension Soul Coach. Today is June 30th, 2021. Okay, so I think everybody's seen, or most of you have probably seen the video at the BET Awards of Lil Nas and his Call Me By My Name video or entertainment act. I saw it. I don't keep up with him. I know with the first one with the cowboy rodeo, whatever one he did, I'm not into all that, right? The R&B stuff, but I did like it. I liked the video. It was really cute. And then the second video he did, I really liked it. But I saw the BET Awards on YouTube. Somebody was talking about it, so I just had happened to check it out. And I'm like, what in the world? The kiss at the end, I don't think it was necessary. I know that the guy from American Idol, when he came out, he won. I don't know if he won, but he was one of the top contestants, and he came out, he wanted to do rock, whatever. And one of his biggest performance after the show ended was on like an award show. I don't know if it was BET or American Music Awards, but at the very end of his act, he kissed a guy, right? So it was like, okay, so I've seen this before, nothing new. But I want to read on Lil Nas in general about what is going on with him, because I see a different look in his eye about fame, okay? So I'm going to do a reading really quick on where is this going to lead him to. And we'll discuss the psychology of Lil Nas as well. Okay, so stay tuned. I'm going to turn the camera down. We're going to look at the cards. So what we're going to use is this, it's called the Psy cards. And that's what I'm going to read from. So this is on Lil Nas. Make sure I have everything. Right. This is on Lil Nas. And I just want to get a quick overview. I'm trying to get my things set. Okay, my overview of where is he thinking? Where does he want his career to go? And we're going to pull out one card. And I know that might be difficult, but we're going to pull out one card on Lil Nas. All right, so we got this one card already. It's the message. So he's putting out a message. So in this card, if you can see, there's food, there's drinks, there's a message in the bottle, there's a rope. So he's fishing. And he's casting out a message that he wants people to find. So in everything and this is telling me that everything he does, every song he makes, every video he makes, there's always a message in the middle of his video. I mean, you could say that for most of them, but his is so apparent. It's so apparent. If you don't know, now you know. And what we see also is that the sea is like, or the ocean is like the unconsciousness, right? So he's throwing messages into your unconscious so that you can get the message. And this also, the message can also deal with like angel messages, whatever. But what we see in his songs, to me, I'm seeing demonic messages or devil messages. And maybe it's more about Lucifer and illuminating light. People could see it that way. But I see it as, you know, the sexual part of it. I know it's like you can be okay, you can be who you want to be, you can transform into who you want to be, but it seems like there's, you know, for me, as that it wants everybody to be androgynous. Like even in the video, there was a part in the BET performance, rather, where he did a part with the Michael Jackson, Remember the Times, and even with Remember the Times, you know, Michael Jackson's kind of, people see him as androgynous as well. But it seems like to me, Lil Nas want to take it up a step. Here's the rope for when he started out with the cowboy, right, song, he wants to be androgynous. He wants to take it up a step with the sexual revolution and sexual exploration and transformation and unity and being binary and androgynous. I mean, it's all that in one. And that's the message he's putting out there, that it's okay to be who you want to be, call what you want to be called, act the way you want to act, you know, as long as you are not hurting anybody else. But really and truly, if you're giving this message to people on the subconscious level, you are influencing them, and definitely the young people. And I think people are getting it on the level he's and his group and his management and the entertainment people behind him who want to put this message out. And he's a willing partner in here. He's casting that net. He's casting out that net willingly. Okay, so that's that right there. And so then we're going to take another card, throw out another card, and we're going to look at where is this going to lead him. And I'm going to use I hope you can see this. I'm going to use 5 cards to show you where it's leading to for Lil Nas. Good, bad, or indifferent. How is this? His career, where is this going to lead to as a person for Lil Nas? Like, How is this going to impact him? He's impacting other people's subconscious levels, their minds with this message. How is that message going to impact him? Good, bad, or indifferent. How is this message going to, that he's casting out now about sexuality or sexual revolution, being binary, androgynous, that it's okay to be all these things, and for the youth and people who watch him that message that it's okay to be those things. How is that going to affect him over time? Lil Nas. So I'm going to throw out 5 cards. These cards are called Black Tales, mostly Black African American images or minority. Okay, coming out. Oops, ha! That card flew way over there. Doesn't want to say it came out negative, upside reverse, so I'm going to put it reverse. When I saw it sliding under the keyboard, it was reversed. Three cards. Amen. We just need one more card. Here we go. So we got 5 cards. Jump to you, reverse. This is the 8 of Pentacles. The 3 of Spades, which is swords. The 9 of reverse, 9 of Clubs, which is rods, 9 of Wands. The Knight of Hearts. And the 10 of Clubs or 10 of Wands reversed. So the question is, how is it going to affect him in the future? This message, this influence, this message that he's sending out about, because I guess that's why it's called Lil Nas X, because X is, I could be whatever I want to be, binary, right? And what I say I am, and you can't confine me to anything, the unknown. So the 8 of Pentacles is hard working, right? Working hard. Normally the 8 of Pentacles is working hard, right? This guy's working hard, diligently, trying to build money for his legacy, for his future. You know, he's got the tools out. He's creating this, working by the candlelight. Bats here. He's got a mask on. That's what we are doing now with the mask thing, right? But he's really chiseling this thing away, right? This crystal. But this card is reversed, and so it's lack of ambition, working hard, but lack of perfectionism and lack of ambition. So this is where he started from. He came into the music industry, I believe, with just wanting to work hard and make a name for himself and have money, right? The fun of it, the love of it. This is how he started. And then we have the 3 of Swords. Okay, can you see that? So, but when he got into the business, he created some relationships with people who wanted to use his intelligence. He was willing to put his heart and soul into something, to build something. Someone got to him and says, we can help you build this. Like fate just stepped in and says, we can use you. There's an agenda we want to promote. We think you're the right person for this. And here's the X, even though it's 3 swords. Lil Nas X. Because I don't think he came in. I think he worked hard to get where he wanted. He doesn't have any focus of where he wanted to go. He didn't have an agenda when he first went in. He just wanted to be in the music industry and have fun. Right? Work hard, but have fun. No real focus. And then someone's met him. He met up with the right people. Maybe it was fate. To create his persona to take him and transform him to what they wanted him to be, but using him and getting him on board to create this new persona for him. Okay. Then we have the 9. This is the 9 of wands, but it was reversed. So this is it, right side up. He's not trapped, but he's got himself in the web of something. But this is reversed. So the thing he's doing, he wants to be, and this is not even a star. I would think this would be a star for him because it's in the middle, right? It's the most important card of this deck, of this throw, is that he feels that it's whatever he signed. Like people say, he signed he sold his soul to the devil when he took on this. Maybe he sold his soul to the devil. Look at this, a heart in the middle. But it's like he's by himself. He signed onto a deal, and he's tied to it. He's made some choices. He signed agreements that he's now locked into. And he feels alone, and he feels afraid to break out of it. Like, he saw the goodness in this before, and he could be famous, and he could make a difference, and they sold him a bill of sales. He is making an influence, he is making money, but he feels that the deal now that he sold himself into or locked himself into is not for the best of his, it's not the best for him. And this is as he's going along. This is not probably right now. I think right now he still feels like he's in the best deal ever, but he's starting to recognize that maybe he's locked into something he didn't think he wanted to get locked into. And it may not be the imagery that we're seeing, but it may be the message, part of the message he's being locked into. And then we have the Knight of Cups. So on this end, I think he's becoming, see here again, we're in the ocean again from the other card where he was given the message. In the ocean, the fish, see the fish, where it's this unconsciousness, the unconscious influence, right? Well, here is in the ocean, and he's taking charge. He's catching fish. He's turned into the Incredible Hulk here under the sea. He's taking control of his future. He's taking control of what he wants to project into the world. He ain't just casting, he's catching fish. He's more authentic, he believes. This is gonna make him more authentic to who he really truly is. And he's gonna be the master of this. He's a knight right now, moving along, riding the sea turtle. He's the one he's in charge. He's controlling the sea turtle. He's controlling the tide. He's catching the fish. He ain't just casting them, he's catching them. But then we have the 10 of Wands. This is the 10 of Wands right side up. And this way it's a burden. He's being overwhelmed. It's a lot of things to do. It's a lot of stress. He feels oppressed. But this is reverse. He came in reverse. So 10 of Wands reverse is taking a break. He wants to lighten his load. He wants his freedom. He's eventually going to want his freedom from this. He's want to go. So it's like right now, to me, it feels like he's doing the message that they want him to do, which is this agenda to get him. So if you sign this deal, you've been out there, you've been working, we're going to give you a deal. We want you to sign onto this agenda. We're going to give out this message. But he feels paranoid, isolated, and maybe he signed himself up to something he didn't really want to sign himself to. At least he's reading the fine print now, and he's not liking what he signed up for. He's eventually going to get there where he's not going to like what he signed up for, right? He's going to feel like they're after him, and he has no choice. He has no way he can't break free of what he signed himself up for. It wasn't what he wanted. It's not what he thought he was signing up for. Maybe he knew it, but now he's like, eventually he's going to be like, I don't like this deal anymore. And he can't get out. I feel like he can't get out. And then eventually he's going to take control of his career, of his life. He's going to be I'm not going to say master, but he's going to be more in control of that. He's going to find the best parts of this thing he's in, this career. He's going to find the career that's right for him, the part of that career of singing and entertaining that's just right for him. He's going to fall in love with it. He's going to master it. He's going to control it. He's going to be the one. This is like even the Chariot card. I'm going to take it and I'm going to move forward with it, right? I'm in love with this. This is me. This is who I really am. I'm not going to be this scared little guy anymore, unfocused guy anymore. I'm going to be very focused. I'm going to take charge of this persona that I put out there in the public. I'm in charge now. I'm taking charge. I wouldn't say he's in charge. He's taking charge. Right? And he may even leave the record label he's with now. He may go to another record label because he's taking charge of what he wants to put out, the type of music, the type of imagery, the type of videos. Maybe get into some acting. There's some things he wants to do, and he's going to take, when he gets a little older, and maybe within the next 2 years, he's going to take control of his image, and he's going to hone it, and he's going to start chiseling it and creating what he wants it to be. And that's what that means. And then here, eventually he's going to want to take a break. It's still a lot of, even when you're in the music industry, in Hollywood or whatever, you still got a lot of booby traps around you, right? And he's just going to want to walk away from it and do it. Like I said, when he chisels out who he wants to be, how he wants it to be, walk away from his record label, whatever he's with right now, maybe into new management, he's going to let go and says, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm going to do it the way I want to do. And he's going to let go of a lot of things that's been wearing him down. People behind him telling him what the devil here, the demon, telling him what to do. He's going to drop it all and says, I'm walking away from this the way you want it to be, and I'm going to make it the way I want it to be. He's going to mature back. He's going to become this guy again, but more focused, more in charge, know where he's going, creating his legacy. But he's not going to have to overwork anymore, because all the work he's doing now is going to lead up to making life a lot easier for him. I mean, he's always going to work. I wouldn't say he's a workaholic, but he works very hard for what he wants. And now that he has a focus and he has a plan, especially when he gets here, he's going to do whatever he needs to do to make the money, so no one controls him. He wants nobody controlling him and tell him what he can and can't do. So he wants to be a beast. He wants to be a beast in the music and entertainment industry. He wants to be a beast. He wants to be in control of that image. That's where he's headed to. Okay, so that's my reading for Lil Nas X. I don't particularly like the messages in his music, but it's not for me. It's for the people who like it. He is casting a message, people. It is a message that you need to be aware of if you want that influence into your life or not, about sexuality or dealing with the devil or angels or making, being too free, too expressive. I don't know if you can be, but I'm not into that, but I'm sure other people are. And I think that the true message, I think, for Lil Nas should be that you should want to not be constrained by other people in a way, and take charge of your life, take control of your career and the things you really want to do. Because if you master it, it's whatever you want to do in your life. If you're really in love with it and you master it and you take control of it financially and management wise, you can become anything you want. And I think that he's going to be a powerhouse for a very long time. He's not going to be Michael Jackson level, sorry people, but he will definitely have his name out there. He may be a Cardi B. He'll be around for a while, making waves. He'll probably expand into movies and television, and some other adventures and productions and stuff like that. But I think as he gets older, the image he has now is fine. It's like RuPaul. RuPaul started out, Sassy as the drag queen, and he was able to take that persona and his work ethics and his connections and carve out what he wanted, and he made it a brand. And I think that's what Lil Nas is going to do. So to that, great. Black man out there making money out there, eventually going to take control of his career. This is how you do it, and that's the good thing about it. That's a good thing. That's a great thing. So I just wish him luck. As for the videos, I'm sure they're going to get a little bit more interesting, and more interesting, and more controversial. But a lot of that PR stuff is just about branding yourself and putting your name out there. That not only can you be bizarre or be extravagant or be out there, but that you can perform and you can make money from it, and you're dedicated to your work, and you are reliable, and you do what you say you're going to do, and you do it to the best of your ability. And if you do all those things, no matter which path you choose, you're gonna excel. So he's a good role model for that. Now, I wouldn't say for the videos, but I would definitely say for where his career is taking him, and the seriousness that he's putting into it, and the dedication he's putting into it. I think it's a great example of how you can take one thing that you really love and create this life for yourself, right? In this business and these opportunities for yourself. So that I applaud him for. So that's my message about Lil Nas X today. So y'all have a good day. If you want to read with me, you know how to get in touch with me. It's Ascension Soul Coaching at gmail.com. Leave your comments below about the Call Me By My Name video by BET, from BET by Lil Nas X, what you think about it. What do you think about just the overall concept of how he's building his brand in general, for a young guy like that to come out and like really slay the field with a lot of people behind him, but eventually taking control of his own career. So anyway, see y'all later. Talk to you later. Y'all have a great day. Oh, and please like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you can be notified of all videos that I upload. Y'all have a great holiday weekend. Bye-bye.